Good afternoon, dear children. Let's begin the lesson. Continuation of the previous lesson, The King of the Golden River. This is part 2. Lesson number 35, The King of the Golden River, part 2. Southwest Wind was true to his word. True means he was stuck to his word. He did not return to the treasure valley after that night. Neither did any other wind. So, there was no rain. Nothing grew in the treasure valley anymore. The brothers made no profits. The wicked brothers then began to make money by selling gold. They melted in a furnace the gold articles they had. They mixed a lot of copper in it and sold the mix as pure gold. Furnace means a place where we can burn metal or any substance at a very high rate. Again they made poor Gluck work in a furnace while they spent the money on themselves. Soon all the gold in the house was spent. Only one thing was left, a beautiful golden mug that belonged to Gluck. Gluck's uncle had given it to him when he was a baby. Gluck used to drink both milk and water from it. A strange, bearded face was delicately carved on the mug. Gluck was very fond of the mug. He did not want to part with it. But his wicked brothers only laughed at him and threw the mug in the furnace. They asked Gluck to pour the gold when the mug was melted and went on some wicked enterprise. Delicately means very carefully carved. Enterprise means a business. Sadly, Gluck sat down to watch over the mug being melted. But strangely, after some time, he began to hear a voice singing from the furnace. He lifted the lid of the crucible, and what did he see? Crucible is a vessel in which you put your precious material like gold, silver, or even iron to melt at a very high temperature. The face of his old bearded friend on top of the melted gold. "Come, Gluck, my boy," said the voice from the crucible. "Pour me out. I'm too hot." Gluck was too astonished. Astonished means surprised. But he took hold of the crucible and tilted it to pour the gold. Tilted means to turn it on a side so that the material can flow out. Instead of gold, a golden dwarf came out of the pot. He was the face carved on Gluck's mug. "Pray, sir," said Gluck, rather hesitantly. Hesitantly means with fear or slowly, in a very soft voice. "Were you my mug?" "I'm the king of what you call the Golden River," the golden dwarf told him. He added that another stronger king had turned him into a mug by magic. Gluck had freed him from that enchantment. Enchantment means magic. The golden dwarf went on to say that he had seen how kind Gluck was and how wicked and cruel his brothers were. Then he told Gluck a secret. If anyone poured 3 drops of holy water into the river where it started on the mountain top, the river would turn to gold for that person. A person could try this only once. But if anyone put unholy water in the river, he would be turned into a black stone. So saying, the dwarf jumped back into the furnace and disappeared. When Gluck told this to his brothers, they did not believe him at first and beat him. But Gluck stuck to his story. Stuck to his story means he stood firm on whatever he said. So at last, they believed him and began to fight over who should have the first chance to go to the Golden River. They fought so much that the police came to see what had happened. Hans ran away when the police came, and Sachwat was caught and put in prison. Hans was happy that Sachwat was in prison. The very next morning, he went to the church and stole some holy water and set off for the mountain. It was not easy to climb the mountain. He was very tired and thirsty. Soon, Hans thought he would drink some of the holy water himself. Just as Hans raised the flask of water to his lips, he saw a little puppy on a rock. It looked as if it was dying of thirst. Hans only pushed the animal away with his foot, drank some water himself, and passed on. The climb now became more difficult. Hans felt thirsty again. He was going to drink some more of the water when he saw a little child on a rock ahead of him. The child was lying lifeless, its lips parched and burning. Parched means dry. Ignoring the child, Hans drank some more water himself and passed on. Ignoring means not taking notice of. The climb had now become very, very difficult. Somehow, Hans reached the top of the mountain from where the Golden River sprang. Sprang means it began or rose. The faint cry fell on his ears. Then he saw a weak old man stretched on the rock. Stretched means lying across. Water, the man said. Water, I'm dying. I have no water for you, replied Hans. He jumped over the old man's body and ran to the river. The sun was about to set. The river shone golden in the light of the setting sun. Hans threw the flask of holy water into the river. But alas, the river did not turn to gold. Instead, there was only a black stone where Hans stood. When Sachwat returned from prison, he took some of Gluck's money and brought some holy water from the bad priest and set out for the Golden River. While climbing the mountain, Sachwat too saw the fair child dying of thirst and passed on without giving him water. As he had climbed a little higher, he saw his own brother Hans stretched on a rock asking for water. But the little wicked Sachwat only laughed aloud and went on without giving him any water. Alas, when he cast the flask into the stream, he too was turned to stone. Gluck waited and waited for his brothers, but when they did not return, at last he decided to visit the Golden River himself. He went to a good priest who willingly gave him some holy water. Willingly means without any hesitating. Without hesitating, he gave him the water. Gluck was young and small, and he too found the climb very difficult. After he had climbed for an hour or so, he became very thirsty. He was about to drink some water when, like his brothers, he saw an old man. Sadly, Gluck sat down to watch over the mug being melted. But strangely, after some time, he began to hear a voice singing from the furnace. He lifted the lid of the crucible, and what did he see? Crucible is a vessel in which you put your precious material like gold, silver, or even iron to melt at a very high temperature. The face of his old bearded friend on top of the melted gold. "Come, Gluck, my boy," said the voice from the crucible. "Pour me out. I'm too hot." Gluck was too astonished. Astonished means surprised. But he took hold of the crucible and tilted it to pour the gold. Tilted means to turn it on a side so that the material can flow out. Now, only a few drops of water were left in the bottle. When Gluck came close to the mountain top, he was very thirsty himself. Just then, he saw the poor little pup that was dying of thirst. "I must help it now," thought Gluck. "Otherwise, it may be too late." So he poured the remaining drops into the little dog's mouth. The dog sprang up, and in his place stood the king of the Golden River. He was very pleased with Gluck. The king put in Gluck's bottle some dewdrops from the petal of the lily. Then he told Gluck to cast it into the leaping river. Gluck did so, but when the river did not turn to gold, however, it changed its course and began to flow through the treasure valley, making it rich and fertile once again. Gluck lived in the valley, helping the poor and the needy. His barns were always full of corn, and he never lacked for money. Children, I hope you have understood the lesson. Now, open up your Balbaridi textbooks to lesson number 34 and read the lesson very carefully. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe. God bless.